when it comes to coding, ChatGPT it's okay. It's not too bad. You eventually end up have to fixing a lot of things to it on ChatGPT. So if you prompt like make this 2D anime AI, for example, for me, for one, if you don't know anything about code, you can't customize it. So let's say if it does something and it gives you this, throws out this code, for example, but the one I'm doing here. Let's say, oh yeah, here you go, game object, here's serializable, all that sort of, shit that you want to see. And then you copy and paste it, right? You put it in your code, and then you realize, oh shoot, it's not exactly what I want, right? It's kind of like rotating weirdly. If you don't know anything about coding, you're kind of screwed with it. You can try to refine the code, but it's going to give you a whole new different code. That's the issue I have with ChatGPT. Code-wise, it's okay. It's getting better. It's getting a little bit better. But you still need to know the knowledge of using coding. That's why in the future, I know a lot of people are saying, oh, AI is going to replace everything, the robotics, this and that. Eventually, you still need an artist. You still need like a coder. So you still need a programmer, right? Even all these software, engineering AI firms, they need software developers. They need people that know how to code to teach AI to code. So it's more of a tool, right? If you know art, sometimes when it does the AI design, you go, why does this look so crooked? It's not 100%. It's a good tool to use to help, like summarizing. Though I think the one thing that will, and I just saw, I don't know if you guys watch Asmongold. I saw him. He was on his stream. He was talking about ChatGPT using for game reviews. That's one thing I know for sure ChatGPT is gonna conquer. Now, if you put on ChatGPT, give me a summary game review on Helldivers 2, right? Or give me a, this upcoming game that hasn't been out yet. I'll give you the summary, give you the pros and cons, I'll give you everything about the game. I'll tell you if you just recommend it or anything. You can take that chunk, put it on YouTube. How about like a little voice generator? And that's it. You got your game review right there. That's all you need. So eventually in the future, kind of like how the game magazines, he was talking about the Nintendo Power EGM. I don't, Gary, you remember Nintendo Power. Journalism is already dead without ChatGPT. Yeah, it's going to be even further dead now that ChatGPT is out in AI. Anybody can go in, say, you know what, give me a review on this game, right? So and so. Throws it out, puts it on YouTube. There you go. There's my content right there for YouTube. So now it's a good time to make content, but it's going to give you a lot of AI splats or splurp junk that you don't want to see. So I think it's going to be to the point where a lot of people are going to know what's AI and what's not. And I think that's why game journalism, game reviewing in general is just going to eventually go away. Right? It's like no more Nintendo Power, no more my generation Nintendo Power. Right? No more game reviews, none of that, right? You're not gonna see any of that. So that's my my thought on ChatGPT. It's good. It's good for coding, but it has its pros and cons. If you don't know the code and you don't know anything about Unity, yeah, I don't recommend it. As long as you know the basics. What's a variable, headers, right? Public int. In this case, I use max HP, left HP. I like using my own custom code, and I'll take little snippets of tutorials where you go, oh, I like that little snippet that he did of code, but I'll customize it in my own way, which kind of leads into tutorial hell and tutorial heaven, and that's another topic for next time. But yeah, just to know that ChatGPT, it's not really gonna replace anybody. It's gonna eventually, it might be a little bit better, but if you don't know the code, then you're screwed because you won't know how to customize it, how to change it, how to make different, movements that, are more custom made that ChatGPT doesn't know, what you mean. Alright, like what's a static boolean? What's what's this? What's that? What's a rigid body? Right? And then this goes with Godot too, right? Godot, Unreal, Unity, whatever game engine you use, No, I would say know the code first, understand it, know the basics, and then carry on from there, and then you can customize your own code. Because it's nothing like having your own custom code that you can use, and then you can reuse later on. You don't have to rely on anything. That's my take on it, and let me know what you guys think.